Assessment is more than just testing. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Muhsiyana Nurul Aisyah from Tadris Bahasa Inggris UIN Cirebon-PKDP Cirebon. In the sixth meeting of language assessment course, we are going to learn about assessment roles and assessment types. The learning objectives or subject cover for this meeting is students are able to explain about the roles and types of assessment. Stay tuned. First thing first, I'm sure you have heard about the term assessment, evaluation, measurement, and also tests. The question is, are those terms refer to the same concept? If we take a look at the picture here, all those terms are interrelated. Let's start with the big circle, which is teaching. One of the key parts of teaching is assessment. So, we have the definitions of assessment here. Assessment covers various activities from quizzes and exams to group discussions, observations, self-assessment, and peer reviews. It is conducted not only by teachers but also by students. Self-assessment encourages students to reflect on their understanding and progress. The purpose of assessment is to gather useful information about students' strengths and areas for improvement. The assessment result is intended to guide adjustment in teaching methods or even students' approaches to learning. Then, within assessment, we have measurement. Measurement is a type of assessment that assigns numbers or scores to students' performance based on specific criteria. It is numerical. So, assessment can be conducted through measurement or non-measurement. Then, within measurement, there is a test. A test is a part of assessment. For example, written tests and oral tests. We have also evaluations here. Evaluation can be done when the necessary measurement and assessment have taken place to judge the worth or merit of a case or program. For example, in order to evaluate whether a student will be retained or promoted to the next level, different aspects of the student's performance were carefully assessed and measured, such as the grades and conduct. Next, we are going to learn about types of assessment that has different purposes. The first type is diagnostic assessment, formative assessment, and summative assessment. So, diagnostic assessment is used to gather information on learners' current skills and knowledge. It is conducted before the learning process begins. So, we can do diagnostic assessment at the start of a semester or before students learn new topic. We can use the result of diagnostic assessment to plan our lessons. We can use students' polls, surveys, observations, pre-tests, and other techniques to diagnose or to do diagnostic assessment. The next assessment type is formative assessment. This assessment is used to gather information on the process of forming their students' competencies and skills. The purpose is to provide feedback to students when the learning is ongoing and to inform the teachers about their teaching, whether their teaching is effective or needs some improvement. It is conducted during the learning process when the students have started to learn but before the learning ends or complete. We can use quiz, exit ticket, reflections, mind mapping, matching item, and etc. The last assessment type is summative assessment. This is used to provide information on how well students have achieved learning objectives. It measures or summarizes what a student has got from the learning process. Summative assessment is often for grading or certifications. Summative assessment is conducted at the end of a learning period. It can be at the end of a semester or after the student has completed learning a topic or some topics. We can use written tests, oral tests, final projects, portfolios, and others. That's all for the introductions of assessment roles and assessment types. Now what you have to do is conduct discussions with your group. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.